you're wondering, where has my favorite late night podcast that sometimes shoot during the day been at? I'm Nate Galloway.
I'm Adrian Bradyberg.
And we're back, motherfuckers. It's time for Late Night with Nate and Adrian. Wait for the air horns and the late bombs. Bombs, bitches. We're back, Boogie. We are back. Boogie! We are back. We ain't got no sponsors, so we're talking cash-ish from start to finish. It is the first episode of the new year. I know you MFers thought we wasn't coming back, but we're here. Boogie! How you feeling?
I'm great. This is my birthday month. For those that don't know, that's the main reason why we've taken an extended break, because I was celebrating my birthday for the entire month, and we'll continue to until
February. What? The end of the month?
Until February 1st. You know, January is a long ass month, so
it really has been a long ass month. What is it? 30 days? 31 days?
31 days.
31
days. Yeah.
All right, so you still got 4 days left to turn it up.
I'm about to.
Run up.
You'll see me. I'm
I mean, trip. I already see you. You know, I heard you slide that in there. You know, where in the world is Boogie San Diego? So you know, I'll be looking out for the where you're going to be tripping to. But also, you know, I did notice I did the birthday cut. You know,
I forgot. My bad.
I did notice that. You know,
yeah, I cut my hair. Listen, I've cut my hair before. This is nothing new. It's been a nice little extended time. You know, it's time to get low, go for the shortcut. I know a lot of people is like, you picked the wrong damn time to cut your hair.
I
do what I want. Yes, I could have did it in the summertime.
It's not like they don't have hats.
Yeah, I'm getting my beanie game up. Get off my back. But I did cut my hair.
Beanies and do-rags.
Yeah, my agent is like, looks great, but you know, you just had headshots too, so I was like, I got wigs too.
I was gonna say you can wear a wig. Like,
I got curly wigs, so I ain't getting no more headshots. So this is what you're doing. This is what you're getting. So
I mean, as long as you show up with the curly wig on, you good.
That's all that matters. That's all that matters.
Unless they're like, how do you feel about, you know, and we're not trying to be offensive or anything, but how would you feel about cutting your hair? You know, you no pressure. And then you just like, well,
look at here. Look what I got here, guys. Yeah.
Oh man, but no, it looks dope. I'm very happy for you. Very wavy out here.
Hey man, when I started really getting into it, because I just been like just letting it fly, because you know my hair is naturally curly. But I definitely told one of my friends, I was like, one day I will get into my like real androgynous look and put a do-rag on and start brushing. You know what I'm saying? And then
Anna Murray's.
I was about to say, then the studs gotta watch out because I'm coming. You know what I mean?
You about to dunk on them and you know get drinks from all they women.
Well, I ain't gonna dunk on them. Calm down. My knees ain't what they used to be. I can't do that no more.
All right, you'll post them up.
Yeah, I'll post them up. Yeah, that's easy.
I can hard in the paint. Well, I mean that's dope as hell though. I mean everyone needs to, you know, be able to, you know, chop it off. It'll grow back.
Yeah, I got a weird ass head, but it ain't.
It's not. Weird, it actually it 1000% fits you. That's what I was like blanking for a hot second. That's what I'm gonna ask you. So, is this like a potential? You're gonna be a dread head? Because I know people, you know, they chop it off and they're like, you know, they grow it back so they can get dreads. Are you gonna be out here rocking the dreads? I know you in Philly, you know.
And they, you know, they do full blown. You an idiot. You're an idiot. No, I do have a friend who's about to lock it up, and I kind of came in her life because she's doing lock extensions because she don't want to go, and do it from the jump with a little hair, and she has hair, but she was like, nah,
you gotta do the little ones. You gotta go through.
I ain't going through them struggle months.
No, you have to go through that. You gotta go through the horrible, the Meek Mill phase. You gotta go through the Jay-Z phase.
Yeah.
You gotta look the Kodak Black before, when everyone was just struggle braids.
Yeah.
You gotta go up the genuine no hang time braids. You gotta go through that.
You know what? If you got, and first of all, locks in general is expensive to maintain.
They are.
But she showed me the quote for the lock extension.
Not y'all financing it like it's a car. I got a note.
Yeah, she showed me the quote. She shared the quote with me, and I was like, that's why people go and start.
Hey, look, I'm not mad at that. I might cheat too.
If she got it.
If it's a quote like that, I'd be okay. I get it.
Yeah.
I mean, but you would be just in time for the Roots picnic coming up. So, Boogie, go ahead and start your lock journey, Boogie.
The Roots picnic.
You be prepared.
I ain't never going to the Roots picnic again.
Oh yeah, it says you, and I'm gonna hit you up. It's gonna be summertime. When is it? Like July?
I don't know. Hey, y'all swear.
I'm at the Roots picnic.
Hey, look, I'm not gonna turn down an invite, but
I'm in the VIP.
I'm not. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I'm
Boogie,
not gonna.
Look, Boogie, you're saying this as if we don't know, as if I don't know who. Boogie be popping up in the VIP. Boogie be like, I'm on the couch. You should be like, post a picture on the couch, and then 30 minutes later, she be in the VIP. I thought you were just on the couch. Like, Boogie it's like that. She be flipping on you.
Listen, I will say, and I've said this before, I am very much in the know when it comes to the people who are or who know the plug. I am plug adjacent, okay?
Plug to the plug to the plug. That's
right.
What you're saying.
I am plug adjacent. And if they have an opportunity and it presents itself to me, what am I going to do? Say no?
I mean, of course not. And now you got this new hair. You're going to be out, showing
whipping air.
Boogie out here. Ever since Boogie got this haircut, you've been out here taking, which you should, 1000% should, but you've been like niggas who got new tattoos. You've been in.
I've been hitting you at all the angles.
I was like, oh, somebody is feeling this
for somebody to mention it or something. You stupid.
I'm shocked. I'm shocked you didn't get a little bit of red put in there. Because that's the
no. Why my mom? After I got the haircut, my mom go send me a video of this girl, and I was like, "Do you know this person?" She was like, "No, I just." I said her with a question mark. I was like, "Do you know her?" And she was like, "No, I don't know her, but I love her haircut and I love her color on you." I was like, "Well, you could have said that first."
It's totally random.
Sending me a random video of a person, but also I don't need anybody's suggestions. Thank you so much and recommendations of what I should do next. I just wanted to cut my hair. You know what I mean? That was it. Go ahead.
Was your mom's suggestion? Would you go with the recommendation though? Like, what's the color? Would you be like, okay, mom, I can see what you're doing? Or was it just like, mom, you're totally way off?
No. So here's the thing. My mom always goes honey blonde.
Okay.
So I expect my mom, honestly, to always send me something of a blonde variation.
Her mom is thinking, Beyonce 2008.
Right. You know what I mean? So I kind of know where she's going. And I'm not gonna lie, that is what it probably would look good on me. I'm not gonna be the person that's gonna front. I look good in like every color. I've seen my hair in a lots.
Okay, Boogie, talk that shit. Okay. What these bald-headed hoes know. I look good in any of this shit. That's what I'm talking about.
I'm bald-headed too. So I also just want to be very clear. I do not plan on coloring my hair. I've done it before. I don't like growing out that shit. But now that I'm got short hair, it's probably easier to do it now. I will say that. But I'll do like some wax. You know, they got wax colors that you could just put on your hair, and it's temporary. It's temporary. So
I had no idea.
Oh,
You know,
I forgot. I keep forgetting you have several strands.
Us in the bald nigga community.
Yeah, my bad, dog.
You know, we're not up on that. You know what we are up on? Bald nigga, bald nigga, bald nigga. That song was sent to me so many goddamn times. It was just like, it was funny the first time. Then after like the 100th time, it was like, all right, y'all niggas starting to bully me. Like, y'all niggas, this is turning into bullying. Like, yes, I'm a bald nigga. I didn't choose this. It chose me. Like, come on.
I feel like a lot of people need to choose baldness too, though. It's a couple. No, I'm just saying, it's a couple that I feel like is holding on a little too.
I feel like there's a reason probably why they're holding on. Maybe they might know they have a weird shaped head.
Yeah.
So it's like, I know it's thinning. I know, but you know, I can't. And
you know, turkey is very inexpensive nowadays, from what I heard. So
can't do it. I can't do it. I can't. I could have the money that LeBron James has.
Sure.
And no, Boogie, I can't do it. I look good bald. I look good when I was wavy, and I miss my wavy days. Don't get me wrong. I do miss being wavy. Okay. I mean, I'm still wavy. I'm still rather wavy.
Yeah, you still wavy down here.
You know what I'm saying? You know, I got the Robert Townsend stash. I'm working on everything. Yeah. You know, and it's just like I can't go back. I'm going forward. And much like my hairline, I can't go back. You know, but we're not doing this. We're not doing this. Like, we're forward. We're moving forward. So it's like I'm bald for life. You know, that's what it is. Bald for life. And if you go to Turkey, I feel like you're cheating. You're cheating. That's like cheating death.
No, you're not.
That's like cheating death. That's like what was it? What was it? Final Destination.
Final Destination.
Yeah. You cheated. It's what's gonna come. You can't. You cannot.
Because it's always gonna come back to you.
You can't do that. You cannot do that. And I hope. Here's my hope. You know, much like, you know, and we've seen it, all those women who got them big ass titty implants. What was it, the 90s? And remember when they was walking around with them big ass titties? I'm building. I'll go just stay with. I'm building. I'm building here. Much like the titties, I'm building. So you remember back in the 90s when you had all them supermodels like Pamela Anderson, all them with them big ass boobs and everything, and then they're like, "Oh, the silicone is killing them." And they were popping and shit. They were taking them breasts out, and people was like, "Natural titties is where it's at." That is how I feel about being bald. You just got to be natural. Be natural. Don't cheat the system, man. If you're not supposed to have big titties, don't go put big titties in your body. Don't go put out here and put like a BBL in your booty. Don't go out here doing that. If God wanted you to have a Brazilian booty, He would have blessed you with it from birth. If God wanted you to continue to be wavy all your life, He would have had you be wavy. Just accept the fact that you're supposed to be bald. And I hope, because I'm building here, circling back, all them niggas that went to Turkey, I hope that you have to keep going back every 10 years and getting that shit filled in. I hope it just starts to fall out and niggas be like, what the hell's going on? I hope you got to keep doing it. Like the women with the titty implants. You got to keep doing it. See that, Boogie? That's how I built. That's how you build.
All right.
We're proud of
how are things been with you?
Oh man, outside of this baldness.
Yeah, because it's not bothering you at all.
No, I can't complain. I'm good. It's just cold. Much like everywhere, everybody is cold. So outside of the frigidness, I really have no complaints. I have complaints, but who gives a damn about what you can complain about? So you know, I'm honestly, I'm really good. Everybody is good. I have no issues. I have been building Legos and painting. Building Legos
Lego game up.
And painting. And that's just what my life has consisted of. I'm watching a couple shows, watched a couple movies and everything.
Nice.
And that's it. Like that's really what it's about. I have been because last year was so chaotic and frantic. I had a lot of crash outs. You know, I talked to you about some of those, and I was like, we're trying to make this as crash out free of a year as possible. Will there be some? Of course, because that wouldn't be life to not have any crash out. So I've really been working on like just kind of being like zen, actually being zen Nate, like things that used to kind of bother me. I'm just like, nah, I'm cool. Like I told some people, yo, stop sending me some shit, you know, on the gram, and they actually didn't. And I was like, yo, stop sending me this for my mental health. And it just kind of fell off, which is kind of crazy. Because you wouldn't think that people would fall off because you're like, hey, you know, stop sending me this weird shit. I'm not saying we can't be cool. Just stop sending me the weird shit, you know. But you know, if you fall off, you fall off. Like it is what it is, you know. That's life. People are here for seasons, and I'm not gonna complain about that, you know, at all. But you know, I've been smelling paint fumes and I've been good, Boogie, you know. Outside of that, you know, like I said, I ain't got no complaints, man. We just chilling, rocking and rolling, and all that good stuff. I'm glad that things have been going well with you. We talked about it earlier, you know, because I got the dunes going, but your background, which is not a background, is so goddamn trippy. Like it is dope as hell. I just wanna say that, you know, dope ass background. But with that being said, Boogie, you know, again, this is not a crash out. But my gears have been grinding. Really grinds my gears? It's the first grinding of the gears for the year. I hate it, Boogie, and I might have said this before. If I did, oh well, because you know it's still happening. I hate it when you frequent establishments, you know, and said establishments have point systems, and you know when you go to the register and everything, and they ring you out, and they see your goddamn points, and then they want to offer you, not even offer you, they want to be 1165, and it's just like, yo, you see the points here. Why are you not asking me if I want to use my points? And sometimes, do I want to use my points? No. But at this particular occasion, I want to use my points. And I feel like when you see that people have points that are available for free shit, you got to be like, hey, my man, you could pay $11.65, or you want to use your points. What you want to do? And because I'm a savvy customer, I was already in the app. I knew I had points. I knew this was going to be free. So I'm like, yo, why you ain't tell me this was going to be free? I knew it was free, but you, as the proprietor of this shop, need to be like, hey, this is free. Also, you know how I knew it was free? Because the guy last time was like, hey, man, you got enough for a free one at your next one. And I was like, bet. I appreciate you. I know how the point system works. You think I just got this chubby by not knowing how the point system works at your sandwich establishment? Just grinding my MFing gears, Boogie. The sandwich is good, by the way. It was good. You know, I was in line, Boogie. It's so random, right? This is a podcast. It's supposed to be random. I was in line, and the brother in front of me, we were at Jersey Mike's, and he was like, "Hey, Mike's. Yeah, I mean, who do you prefer?" But before I get my, because the way there's so much judgment here. There was so much judgment here. So
I'm a Potbelly fan.
Okay, you know what? Okay, look, I prefer Potbellies too, but Potbellies was 15 minutes away, and it's cold as hell. So it's like, do I take the 15-minute away, or do I take the 8-minute away? And I was like, I'm just gonna go the 8-minute away.
Right,
and
go ahead.
This break was free, but normally,
right, go ahead. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that.
No, you're right. Because normally Potbelly has that soup. They got that.
Yes, soup and sandwich with some chips.
Yes,
I do that all day. But you know, you do you with that hard bread from Jersey Mike's.
Whoa, what's the soup that you go? What's your go-to soup? Alfred, what's the go-to soup?
I mean, I usually do the vegetable soup just because it goes well with any sandwich that I decide. What you say?
Healthy ass nigga. It was like eat this unhealthy ass sandwich. I'm gonna have this healthy vegetable soup.
Wait, because you usually do the broccoli cheddar or whatever they
Nah, we ain't getting no vegetables. The only vegetables when I go to Potbelly, the only vegetables on my sandwich are the ones loaded in goddamn mayonnaise oil with the salamis
and all that
on there. And
wait,
then the soup
what you
of
do?
choice.
Tomato soup?
Heck no, that's a vegetable. Again, Boogie, you added more of you being healthy.
I don't know what other soups with the cream of.
Nope, the pot pie, the chicken pot pie soup. And you got to get extra pot pie crumbles. You got to get double pot pie crumbles. So you getting the sandwich bread, you getting the pot pie bread. Clip that too. Okay.
Oh God. Oh geez.
So you got to have next time you're in Potbellies,
I'm
parking
not
lot.
getting no pop. No,
just get
I'm
it.
not doing no pot pie soup. I'm not doing that. I'm not.
On a cold ass winter day, Boogie. Yeah. Don't be healthy. What sandwich do you get? Because that'll determine what soup you get. What sandwich do you get?
It depends. It depends on what I'm feeling. Because I like to. They got some good sandwiches. I've done the turkey. I've done the chicken salad. I've done what do they call it? Like the mixed one with all the meats. I forgot what it's called. Yeah, the wreck. My bad. Yeah.
Okay.
The wreck. This nigga know all.
You know I do that one. I was like, hey.
Number 3?
The big.
Oh shit.
Multi-grain.
I get it thin. I get that bread cut out too, because I don't like all that.
Okay, so you already being healthy, getting the bread and all stuff taken out. So get the pot pie soup, Boogie. If you're feeling froggy, get the pot pie soup, extra pot pie crumbles, get your chips, and then get you a brownie cookie. Just because you're adding on to the calories. Get a brownie cookie or sugar cookie, and you're good to go. When I was at Jersey Mike's and the brother in front of me, we're circling back. This is the life of a comic. I
was at Jersey Mike's. Go ahead.
We're building the hard ass sandwiches. So I'm at Jersey Mike's, right? And the brother in front of me, I'm listening to him make his sandwich, and he's like, excuse me, can you put mayonnaise on the bottom of the bread too? Because they only put the mayonnaise on the top part. And I was like, oh shit. My mind just blew. It was just like, you could do that? I was like, I didn't know you could do that. I was just like, because I thought the bottom bread was just like the cheese, the meat. I didn't know you could flip it over and be like, you could put mayo there. So I was like, oh, bro, that's a good idea. He did not acknowledge me at all. And I was like, okay, bitch ass nigga. I'm trying to tell you that you got a good sandwich and you over here being a dick. So I'm just like, okay. So after she makes his sandwich and he's out of there, I'm like, okay, can you put mayo on the bottom of mine? And since then I've had 3 sandwiches because I've had my free one, and I have put mayo on the bottom of every one of them. And I was like, yo, brother was onto something. Chef's kiss. So if you are in Jersey Mike's and there's no Potbelly around, this is not an ad. Make sure that you get the mayo on the bottom of the bread, and you'll be all good. But please tell niggas they got points. That's all you gotta do. Just tell them they got points. That's all you gotta do. Just tell them they got points. Honorable mention for grinding of the gear, because it's been a minute. So
I didn't realize. Okay, my bad.
It's all good. It has been a minute. These white people. Okay.
Oh, okay.
These white people, these wahites, these honkies, these whatever you want to call them, are getting on my goddamn nerves. Not only are they getting on my goddamn nerves, they are getting on everybody else's goddamn nerves. They are telling creatives, primarily black creatives, that you guys are next. You are this and you are that. You should be doing this and you should be doing that. I need all y'all to shut the fuck up. That is what I need all of you cupcakes to do. Please shut the fuck up. Please stop telling black people what they need to be doing. Black people know what the hell it is that they need to be doing. And if black people are deciding that they want to sit at home, if they're deciding that they want to go play golf, if they're deciding that they want to build snowmen with their children, if they're deciding that they want to twiddle their thumbs, that is their ever-loving goddamn business. And it is none of your business, and you should not be telling them what they should be doing with their business. You know what your business is? Your business is to fix all of this fuck ass shit that is going on. Because you know what? Although you did not create it, and we all know that because you like to say, well, I didn't create it. We know you didn't create it, but you benefit from this fuck ass system from people that look like you from hundreds of fucking years ago. And now we're at a point where the powder keg it's exploded. It's just like, wow. And you guys are the only people that can solve this bullshit. So pull yourselves up by those imaginary bootstraps that you tell us niggas to pull ourselves up by and get to fucking work. Boots on the motherfucking ground. And I'm not talking about the goddamn song. Do what the fuck you gotta do. And when I say do what the fuck you gotta do, I don't mean get no goddamn snowballs. I don't mean no goddamn noisemakers. Because you guys are not accomplishing a motherfucking thing. But getting your goddamn selves killed. And they're still not giving a damn about you. But you know what happens when niggas be out there protesting? Shit gets changed. You know why? Because we know how to burn shit the fuck down. We ain't throwing no goddamn snowballs at the fucking enemy. You guys need to fucking grow a pair. Stop being some cowards instead of telling us what we need to be doing and figure out what the fuck you need to be doing. That's my grinding of the MFing gears. Cracker ass cracker. I got nothing else for you honkies. Now, let's get to the tipping of the hat. I didn't mean to hit the bobs. That's my chubby ass figures. Let's get to the tipping of the hat.
I'm tipping my hat.
Boogie! Who are you tipping to? I'm only laughing because I know who you're tipping to.
This guy here, that's why I'm shaking my head. Because I'm tipping out to the Minnesotans that are out here really, really fighting for the cause. Because we've done this and nothing has ensued aside from, you know, us being arrested, locked up, and all that good stuff, and being called, you know, thugs and whatnot. But I will say Minnesota right now is on a refuge. They're under attack right now. And I'm enjoying what I'm seeing right now because the entire state is really locking in and trying to shut this shit down. So I see what y'all doing. I have a picture up here for those that are listening. And it's a picture of Martin Luther King when he got arrested. I will say that kind of bothers me of all people. Why y'all keep bringing up that man? Let that man rest in peace because this is not what he wants.
Drop the charges.
Yeah, drop the charges. Stand with Minnesota now.
And
listen,
go ahead,
yeah, but no, yeah, we do. If you haven't noticed, fuck ICE all day and every day. But yeah, I think this is definitely going to be an example of something that we'll definitely see in the history books if they decide to put it in the history books, if we choose to share it with, other generations,
if we have
because
books.
I was gonna say if we have books, because they are ripping history from left and right from being displayed. But as long as you have the knowledge, you can still display it and share it. But yeah, it feels good to see this from a distance, because just like what you said, we not doing this, but but yeah, I'm happy to see it's starting to make sense. Hopefully some changes will ensue, but at the same time, I always like to go back. I always like to go back to where it all stems from, and it really stems from y'all voting this man in, and I just want to really just hammer home. 98% of Black women really did what we were supposed to do, and you guys just didn't listen. So this is what you get. So
that is also true. What was it? 87% of Black men also do what they were supposed to do, and collectively as a whole, Black people know what they were supposed to do. So yeah, no, you're not wrong at all. And when let me be clear when I say this about white people not doing enough. I wasn't talking about the people in Minnesota.
Of course.
So we can see what they're doing. Like they are
literally standing their ground
back. That's for other protests that we've seen where people are, I'm gonna throw water balloons and all. Like, look, bro, y'all not doing nothing. Yes. Ooh, I'm cold. You're agitating them. Okay, cool. You're just making them want to beat your ass even more. At least if you're going to get your ass beat, at least throw, a Molotov cocktail or something. That's what I'm saying. All I'm saying is just damage some property. If you're going to white people, look at all of the protests where things have been accomplished. Look at all the other countries where they tear up shit. They riot. So all that rioting you do when teams win, when niggas move into your neighborhood, when niggas date your daughter, all that bullshit that makes y'all upset. Y'all need to really channel that energy. You're not angry enough right now. I said it before. They're not angry enough. One white woman has been killed and one white man has been killed. You guys are not angry enough. You're scared. I can recognize the fear because you're waiting for Black people to go out here and be mules and lay our bodies on the ground for you. We're not doing that. But y'all got to figure it out. Grab your nuts. I know ladies, grab your lady bits and do what you got to do. White on white crime. Get to it.
Anyway, who do you have for your tipping?
My tipping is going to Romeo. Dr. Pepper, baby. It's good. I don't know if that's how it goes, but I know the first part is Dr. Pepper, baby. Shout out to her. She ended up signing, what was it? 2 million, 2.1 million, somewhere along them lines.
That's alleged. I don't know if it's for sure. Okay, no one confirmed, but the commercial did air at the college championship or whatever it was called. Bowl. Is it a championship or a bowl?
It's a bowl championship. So yes, it is a bowl game. It's a championship bowl. I think it wasn't the Rose Bowl because that was one of them. So yeah, it was a Fiesta Bowl. It's one of them bowls. Sugar Bowl.
It's a bowl championship game. Thanks for clearing. Football, sports, guys. But yeah,
we're sports.
Yeah, but yeah, she's been hitting out jingles left and right with different products, and I see a lot of people trying to jump on that wagon.
We all are channeling our inner Jamie King at Jingles 2000. I'm making jingles for every MF and thing now.
Plain white rice.
Motrin. You got a headache? Take the motherfucking Motrin. Like, I'm going to be doing every MF and jingle I can think of. My stomach was hurting. I took the motherfucking Pepto. I mean, they probably won't use the MFN.
Yeah, I was going to say, what are you talking about? Yeah.
I mean, Frank says, what is it? I put that shit on everything,
But they don't say shit.
They block it out. So they can block it. They could be like, Pepto-Bismol, baby. Well, okay, I don't want to steal. I'm not gonna steal hers. But you know what I'm saying. You can block it out. Like, blah, take that MF and Pepto-Bismol.
Okay.
You know, for people that cuss. I don't know. I don't write jingles. This is why she's getting allegedly $2.1 million.
Yeah, that's true.
I write jokes. I don't write jingles. So. Anyway, shouts out to Franklin. I wish you love her. Boogie, it's time for your favorite segment. News you can or cannot use. Where is my jingle? It has been a minute. We haven't been here. Wait. Hold on. Where is my news you can or cannot use? Now I gotta go back and I gotta do it. There it is. Boogie, it's time for your favorite segment. News you can or cannot use. Let's get it for news you can or cannot use. Segment number 1. Mary J. Blige was talking with Angie Martinez, and Angie Martinez was rather upset, and she was like, hey, we gotta get to the bottom of this. People were talking about, your facial expressions. It looks like you don't want to be there and all this stuff. And let's address it right now. Paraphrasing. And Mary J. Blige, hey, I was fucking exhausted. And Mary, we know. We can tell. You didn't have to tell us this. We already knew you were exhausted. Boogie, what says you now that this newfound revelation that Mary J. Blige is tired?
I mean, not everybody has a perfect A game at work. This is work for her. So she had to phone it in. She really did. And I don't hate her for that. If anything, this has made it a viral moment. So
I can never hate Mary J. Blige. She has given us countless hits. Will I be buying tickets to her Vegas residency? Hell no, I will not, because I don't know if you're gonna be tired or not. You might be fucking exhausted. And Boogie, as well as I know, we have performed after working 8-hour shifts and then having to be in the comedy club all fucking night, and you don't get to say, hey, I'm tired. When they call your name and the lights is on, you got to flip that switch, and it's just like, I could be tired as shit. I could be feeling like dog shit, but you in the crowd will never not know that. And I'm not coming because she knows this. But it's just like, yo, I feel like you're cheating the crowd, and I'm never wanting to be like, yo, fix your face. But it's just like, yo, kind of act like you want to be there, because your tickets ain't cheap. So at least, I know you ain't gonna give us, all of the dance moves, because again, you're exhausted, but at least look like you want to be there. Chaka Khan is how old? Like 70-something years old, and she be hitting the bottle and all that stuff, and she still be there every goddamn
chill
night.
Out. Hey, yo,
every goddamn night, sauced up and hitting them notes.
I cannot confirm or deny any of that, but I will say this is why I only buy tickets to one artist and one artist only. Again, I've done Beyonce. Come on now, stop it.
Has Beyonce ever showed up tired?
I don't know I don't know those words. Yeah, tired.
My point exactly.
Beyonce has a snippet audio going out, like, when I work, I don't eat, I don't sleep, I don't go to the bathroom.
I was gonna say she don't go to the bathroom.
These are things that she's done said. She said out of her mouth that she don't do, and I will gladly pay for her to not go to the restroom.
And what's crazy part is she does not have to do that. I'm sure there's a bathroom probably in the studio.
Yep.
You ain't got to leave the room. There's probably a bathroom like right over there, like her own.
They probably got
bathroom.
buckets. Look, yeah.
They like, Beyonce. You just, but okay. The dedication. That's what I'm talking about. And look, that's like being Beyonce level stardom and Mary J. Blige level stardom.
I don't like you said that. I don't like how you said that.
I'm just saying, and that's still stardom.
Yeah,
but it's just like that's
there are levels. Yeah.
Okay, that's like, okay. What's
you don't have to compare. Just don't compare.
No. I got a comparison. I got to compare. What is Beyonce putting out? What's she selling? What's she pushing? What product is she pushing?
What product is
what product is she pushing? The hair stuff. What
Sacred, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's like, Sacred versus crispy chicken, fresh legs.
Oh God. Oh God. How did I know you was gonna say that?
I was waiting for that. I'm just saying. There's levels to all this. That was very corny. But see, it's just like that. You gotta know there's levels to all this shit. There's levels to it. There's levels to everything. I just feel like you're cheating your audience. Like that's just not that could have been, if anything, I'd have been like, for a hot second, I had Bell's palsy. Like my face just kind of like it just kind of did a little droop, and now I'm back. It could have been anything. It could have just been like, you know what? I was out here hitting the 2-step and I just had a random ass thought. Like, did I leave the stove on? It could have been anything. But you out here like, I'm exhausted. And the crazy part is this has been multiple shows. It's not like this is one show.
Yeah, it's listen, if you don't feel up to it, don't do it. But you feel up for cashing that check, don't you? So these are things. Yeah, I'm not here to speak on any of other artists. The artists that I've seen live, energetic, on point, sound just like the album. There are no complaints. And let me just be clear. I've also seen other artists, but right now in this current day of economy, I'm gonna need some energy. And those some artists I know for certain not gonna give it to you. But that's why I always go to the ones that I know are locked in and they don't play. So
Beyonce and Bruno Mars.
Yeah, well, we all know what Bruno Mars is on. So
the same stuff Michael Irvin's on, or Michael Irvin used to be on.
Yeah, so, which kind of makes sense. Which kind of makes sense because his dance moves definitely look like he was on something.
That, and also he just on a wild trip. Like he's stuck in the 70s. So like,
he really is.
He got a hold of that white horse and he's not let go. So it's just like, hey, bro. But again, I love Mary J. Blige. It's just one of those things where you're just like, bro, y'all tickets cost way too much for that's not even just her. That's any entertainer, anybody who is a public facing entertainer. If this podcast ever went on the road, there's no way I'd be like, hey, I'm motherfucking exhausted, y'all. No, I'm gonna tell these jokes and we're gonna do what we gotta do. Like, come on, man. I'm not gonna shortchange the people who are paying. They good money.
Yeah,
and it's good money.
Because that should be your energy right there. It's knowing how much you about to get paid.
Man, the fact that she is going to be in Las Vegas, you should have no reason to be tired. Because the residencies, you staying at the goddamn hotel. So take your ass up to the penthouse, bring your ass back down to the club, take your ass back up to the penthouse, bring your ass back down. You should not be tired. You just should not.
She's doing extracurriculars. That's why.
Out here being Monet Tejada on fucking Power and all this other shit. You out here can't do what you supposed to be doing. Which is real love, all that good stuff, and this dancery, I'm just saying. But if she's not tired, I could see going to the Vegas because it's still Vegas,
Got it.
No, okay, well, Boogie, are you up on the tender nigga? You up on the TTT?
Yeah, I know who he is. I saw his videos a couple weeks ago, and then they kept coming. Hey, these algorithms, boy, they will push an agenda, and one or two likes will fuck you up, your whole thread, your whole feed. I promise you. So
1,000%. For those of you who are not up on Tender Nizzle, you have been living under a rock. There was a brother who was sweeping the internet with delectable smoked barbecue. So delectable, just fall off the bone, and it had everyone throwing their glasses and saying Tender Nizzle. To the point where people were going to, I don't know the name of the barbecue place because it doesn't matter.
I know what it is, but who cares about it?
Yeah, coming from all over to get the barbecue. People like Keith Lee came. So many other creators, and they still got lines of people who were coming to see Mr. Tendernism himself. And things were going good until they weren't. As Boogie said, not anymore. Why not anymore? Because the cat's out the bag. Everyone knows that Mr. Tendernism does not own the restaurant. It is owned by a Wahite man. Yep. And in true fashion, it has started to look like you use this brother to blow up and profit off of his catchphrase, to the point where someone had trademarked it. I heard allegedly that person was trying to sell it to the owner. It has been a lot of just bullshit. Let's just call it what it is. A lot of fucking bullshit. The videos came out where Tendernizzle himself had called the white man his ace boon coon, and it's like, hey, bro, he's not black. So you kind of can't be calling him ace boon coon. He's not, but you are a coon. Because a lot of old niggas do what he's doing. You are caping for your master. You caping for master. That's what you're doing. That's literally what you are doing. I seen Buddy pulled up in like a white Benz. It looks allegedly like they're trying to pacify him with the Benzino because he ain't coming out saying nothing against him. I know there was Keith Lee tried to give a $4,000 tip, and they were like, no, because if you got to tip everyone. You can't just tip one person. You got to tip the whole establishment. And it's like, if I'm being waited on, anytime I've ever been to a restaurant, I don't tip the whole goddamn establishment. I tip the person who was my waiter. I tip the person who was making
I didn't know that was it. I thought he was busy doing a podcast and he couldn't.
That's what they say allegedly. Yeah. And he was like, hey, this is $4,000. Can you give this to Unc? And they were like, nah, we can't give it to Unc. I was like, why are you not giving Unc the $4,000?
That's terrible. Listen, yeah, and then Keith Lee also kind of put them on blast with the smoked meats because he shared in his review that it looked like they cut.
Yeah, it was like what, pre-cooked, meat,
pre-cut. Yeah, pre-cut. So when it falls off the bone easily. So listen, I did see that the man, Tendernism man, is doing his own thing now.
He's left the plantation.
From what I heard, the video that I saw, and they are he got fired or let go or something. So
they was like, well, the gravy train's gone. So well, that's good. I didn't see that one. I'm about to put eyes on it. I'm glad that hey, he's allegedly gotten off the plantation. Good. Because before it was looking like how it always looks, where
of course
you profited off of this brother's trademark, his hard-earned shit. It's like, cut it out, bro. Because if you look back into it, they were like, what was it, a coffee shop? It wasn't doing anything, and it was brother's idea to turn it into a barbecue pit. So it's like, hey, man, like, stop stealing people's shit.
Yeah.
Like, y'all just shady, man. Let's just call it what it is. Y'all are shady.
It felt a little shady for sure when we saw the owner.
Y'all ain't never beat these allegations, man, of just not being dirtbags. Like, you just not gonna beat them allegations. Because one, I would think if this gravy train is rolling in like this and I am the owner, what sense, what need do you have to want to be out in the front? Like, your ego, like, this is just insane to me. Because anyone with some common sense, even though it's wrong, but if I'm the owner, I'm gonna quietly keep banking and keep rolling in this dough. Like, come on. And then it's be like, okay, we're gonna not let him take this $4,000. You're making more than $4,000. Give Unc that goddamn money. When I saw the first couple of videos of it, it irritated me, and I was like, something feels off. I was like, it feels very coonish, very caricature-esque, probably said that word wrong. I just felt like it was too much. And then to find out you don't even own a restaurant. It's one thing if you own the spot. Okay, cool it up in your own goddamn business. At least you profiting off of it. But you doing this for the white man, like it was just very irritating. And I have an issue with a lot of older black men because they constantly do shit like this where they run to the white man. It is just very infuriating. We can go on and on about that. But there is no point in doing that. Next topic we got here, keep this thing rolling. DoorDash was slammed for a distasteful ass tweet that they had put out about getting snowed in during the hookups. It's crazy because DoorDash was not the only person that was making wild ass posts and everything. Literally every person was out here like, hey, if you're gonna get snowed in, hope you get snowed in with someone you love. Hey, if you ever get snowed in, hope you get snowed in with your best eater. Hope you get snowed in with your best feeder. You know, all these things that you guys were saying, and now the DoorDash tweet does not want to come up. Let me see if I can find it. But it was, why is it that whenever, you know what it is? You know what it is, Boogie? This is just it's first day back woes. That's what it is. This is like first day back on the pod woes. Here it is. It says, ladies, if Saturday comes and you get snowed in with that man, there is nothing we can deliver to help you. Please be choosy. And then they put that photo, you know, that one of said young lady with the hair all frazzled over her head. What's this, you, Boogie? How are you feeling about about the post?
I don't have a problem with it. I just like what you said, it's been those sentiments have been passed around, passed along, very different variations through different companies as well as people on socials, and no one's lying here. Definitely be choosy. There's supposed to be another, snowstorm blizzard coming up as well. Yep. So, hey man, this is the time to really lock in and find that person or persons. Hey, whatever floats your boat that works for you, or a pet. You need a support animal, and really lock in. So.
You know what's crazy is one user on Twitter says, this is distasteful. Another user criticized the company's priorities by writing, DoorDash, I got the nerve to be out here tweeting about being choosy with men in a snowstorm, but can't choose to pay your drivers a decent wage. Do better. Other people also called for accountability itself. It says whoever posted this should switch it up or resign. One user said. I mean, two things can be true. Yes, men and women, women and men, need to be choosing better, because who wants to be out here? It's a Saturday night. You having a Woom Bop the Band one night stand with someone. You wake up and it is 20 feet of snow out there, and you're like, fuck, I'm snowed in here with a booger wolf. I'm snowed in here with a fucking Frankenstein. So you choose wisely, men. Choose wisely, women. You just look. The shit you should be really worried about: toilet paper, milk, eggs, bread. The essentials. But also, I mean, look. Again, two things can be true. Yes, they should pay their drivers way more. Also, you should not have your drivers out here in a goddamn snowstorm.
I was just about to say, I think they really should have been like, but at the same time, this is a business, capitalism. But I have seen videos of people tell, the public, if you are ordering DoorDash or Uber Eats in this snowstorm, you are a jerk. But at the same time, yes, you are a jerk. But at the same time, aren't you employing and giving? You better be tipping. You should those tipping, drivers.
1,000%. And when I say tipping, go over to, there's this suggested amount, $8.50, $9.50, $10. Go over to that other spot where it says other and just tap a little extra more in there. Because you got them out here in a snowstorm.
Yeah, snowstorm for sure. Regular day, stick to what you know.
Yeah, regular day, I understand. But snowstorm, like this type of this is like lose your fingers type of weather. Right. You remember what happened to Cole on fucking Martin? Cole got froze trying to get that goddamn pizza for them.
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, you don't want to be out here waiting for fucking somebody to bring some goddamn pigeons, on some sticks and everything, with the goddamn pork and bean juice. You don't want to have to deal with any of that from Hustle Man. So, look, go to the goddamn grocery store and do what the fuck you need to do. But what you don't need to do is order your goddamn groceries with the goddamn DoorDash. That's what you don't need to fucking do. Fucking leave these people alone.
I was considering Instacarting one day, and then I was like, "No, I'm better than this." It's couple of blocks.
No, hold on. Here's how you justify it. Was it snowing?
No, it wasn't. It was just really cold.
You're good. Okay, you're still good. If really cold, you're still good. If it was snowstorm, then it's like, boogie. You probably should have went. But if it's just a little cold,
it was just cold. But I ended up walking.
That's good too.
It's a little 10-minute walk. I was like, might as well get out. Yeah, because I've been in the house all week. So
it's good for the pores. Good. It is good for the pores. Boogie, you know what time it is? I do know where this slide is at. It's time for Y'all Niggas Tripping. Boogie, who you got this week for Y'all Niggas Tripping?
Barely heard the Y'all Niggas Tripping. Need to turn that up one more time.
Hold on. You're right, because that was rather low. It is time for my favorite segment and Boogie's too. Y'all Niggas Tripping. There you go. We got it turned up for you.
There we go. Speaking of snowstorms, I am definitely going to have to call out Y'all Niggas Are Tripping to the general public for how y'all acted during this first snowstorm. Now, I'm always confused when I walk into. That's why I said I went on Saturday. It was cold. I went in the morning. There was not a morsel. There was not a fresh produce of any kind. Not that I was going for it, because I
kind of were. Because you Boogie, come on. You know you was gonna get some salads. Come on.
I wasn't gonna go get any salads. I was actually going to make some tuna because I knew that would last me quite a few days, and I didn't have any relish or vegan mayo.
You got all the relish?
No. They had all the dry non-perishables, but the perishables were just gone at this point. Like, especially colder, wintry prone, all four season as states and cities.
Yes.
Why are y'all acting like y'all ain't never been around snow or cold before? That is what bothers me. Now, places like Houston, Dallas, North Carolina, I'll throw that out there. New Orleans, if you see snow in New Orleans,
Memphis,
run. Yeah, you know what I mean? Run for the moon. It's the Mayans. Like, things are really turning around. You know what I mean?
We getting cooked.
Right. It's over and done with. We're done. You know what I mean? But like Philadelphia, come on, yo. Chicago. What are we doing here?
It was definitely, like you said, it was just like, yo, you live in a winter state. You niggas have lived in this state your entire lives. You've never left. You've lived through every fucking winter storm. And what's crazy is the storms back in the day were actually worse. You and I both were in Chicago when niggas' cars were actually left on Lakeshore Drive.
Yep.
Like,
I remember that was an actual
that was a winter storm.
That was the storm of all storms.
Man.
Because that snowstorm really was like, oh, you got a lake? Oh, I'm about to show y'all how we do this over here.
That shit, it was like I never seen people just abandon their cars, and it was like, nigga, if you don't, you gonna freeze. Yep. And then Sandwich Gate, when it was really cold as fuck.
I had to think about it for a second.
Nigga, that polar vortex was
of all vortexes, where people were throwing hot boiling water out. I saw a couple people doing it this weekend, but like, why are y'all acting like we've never experienced this before? Like, literally. Honestly, you should have saw me because I walked outside. Yes, it was cold, but I was like, this ain't cold. You know what I'm saying? This ain't cold. You know, I walked in. You should have saw my face of disgust looking at people just going berserks. And granted, I got there Saturday morning where, you know, people were like, go before the weekend because you never know.
I mean, it's Saturday. That literally is the fucking weekend. What are we talking about? I think the thing for me also was like, what were y'all waiting on? They had been told you this shit was coming.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I get, if you gotta wait for payday, okay, you wait till Friday. Okay, I get it. Saturday, you niggas was cooked. Like, when they talked about this shit, I was like, oh, it's Tuesday. Let me get some water because come this weekend, ain't gonna be no water left. And I was prepared. I was like, oh, I already needed toilet paper and all that shit. So I was like, okay, let me go over here to BJ's. Let me just grab all the shit I needed. Like, you niggas was not prepared. This lets me know whenever there is a zombie apocalypse, a lot of y'all gonna get ate. A lot of y'all are gonna fucking die because you're not fucking prepared.
Yeah, I'll probably be gone too, but for the apocalypse, because I will say on, was it Saturday night or Sunday night when it started snowing, my lights did flicker. I'd have been like, oh, I was
backup generators.
You know what I'm saying? Granted, I reside in a very big factory. It's a refurbished factory, but like, hey, if this energy or electricity goes out, I ain't got no backups. You know what I'm saying? So
got the spirits of niggas who lost their hands up in that factory. Old man Johnson. Oh shit. No, but I mean, I was telling everybody, I was like, look, man, if you have the means and your power goes out and you're not on one of them grids, go to a hotel. Like, don't play around.
Yeah.
It's too goddamn cold to be trying to fight it out. Do not freeze to fucking death. If you have the means for
not worth it,
go get one.
Yeah, it's not worth it. So
but
that's
also,
not young niggas tripping.
Stop panic buying, niggas. Stop. You saw it in COVID. You see it every goddamn time. Stop panic buying. Most of y'all have shit in y'all's house anyways. If you got peanut butter and jelly, if you have noodles, you got spaghetti, you got macaroni, you can come up with something, bro. Y'all making struggle meals all the goddamn time anyways. You would have been okay.
They wanted to eat fine dining while they were at home.
And what you gonna do now? You got a whole nother goddamn blizzard coming. Y'all niggas probably ate up all y'all goddamn snacks because you didn't prepare.
Not me. It's called ration.
Hey man. My other niggas tripping. Jermaine motherfucking Dupree. This nigga said, I believe Nip was Jesus. He says, it's very interesting to me that when a person is sick, everyone is quick to ask someone for their prayers with hope that it heals the pain. But when I say I feel Nip was Jesus, I am crazy. Yes, Jermaine Dupree, you are motherfucking crazy. And I am an artsy ass nigga. I'm a nigga who's like, oh, you got a good conspiracy? Let's fire up one and let's talk about it. I am with you when you're right, and I'm also with you when you're wrong 95% of the time. But other 5%, I cannot be with you. And Jermaine, MF, and Dupree, I cannot be with you on this. Like, what the hell are you smoking, nigga? Like, what is going on? So you mean to tell me that Jesus, you know, Sky Daddy Jr. came down from the upper room and he came back and was reincarnated as a Crip. That's what you're telling me? That's what you're telling me? Like, bruh, whatever it is you smoking out there in Atlanta, please stop. It's too much like glitter from the stripper's booty. Just you inhaling too much of it. Cut it the fuck out, nigga. Like, stop it. All y'all niggas, I've heard it all. I've heard the theories. Jesus died when he was 33. Nipsey died when he was 33. Niggas, cut it out. I need y'all to cut the bullshit out. You're not going to play around. But our Lord and Savior came back as a Crip. We're not doing this. We're not doing this. May Nipsey rest in peace. But we're not doing this. We're not doing this. This is why Jesus ain't coming back. This right here is why he ain't coming back. Because you niggas be on here saying dumbass shit like this. Sky Daddy Jr. is up there like, yo, Sky Daddy, I'm never coming back because these niggas don't know how to act. That's what it is. So, but you know, that's my young niggas is tripping. Jermaine Dupri.
I have no words for JD, so
I mean, do you think Nipsey was Jesus?
I don't know what to say, how to respond to that.
I mean, I don't know how to I just want to be knowing like you niggas and the weed that y'all be smoking. Anyways, let's cue up the music as I look for the final topic.
It's the final topic. It's the final topic.
Final MF topic is it's a hilarious one. Kansas City man faces up to 98 years in prison on felony fraud charges after police say he sold his car to 8 different people on Facebook and then stole it back each time. Boogie. I mean that's it. That's the story. That's the headline. This nigga's cooked. A lot of people are upset saying, 98 years. That is entirely too long for someone to be locked up for what some are calling petty crimes. No one was hurt. Let us just preface that no one was hurt in these car sales and or carjackings, car robberies of said vehicle. So people are saying the length of time does not fit. Let's see, he's 24 years old. I don't know what even pronounce this. Mamadou Diallo is accused of running a Facebook marketplace scheme. Is now facing multiple felony fraud charges, according to investigators. Between May and June of 2025, he defrauded at least 8 buyers out of $24,000. God damn. Police say after completing the sales in person, the buyers report their vehicles were stolen. Shortly afterwards, when detectives interviewed Diallo, he denied buying or selling the vehicles on the platform, according to police. As of now, he's facing 14 felony charges, including 6 counts of first-degree tampering with the motor vehicle and 8 counts of forgery. Is currently being held on $30,000 cash only bond while awaiting trial. Says if convicted on all 14 counts, he faces 98 years. I mean, if he was charging them $24,000 a pop, it was 8 people. I'd say he's got that $30,000. I'd say he's got that bond money. What's this, you Boogie? How do you feel about Mr. Diallo and his case? Do you think the crime, the amount of time fits?
No, but kudos to him. That's a very creative way to I've never seen cars being stolen in that form of fashion. Dare I say a TV series or a movie?
I'm not gonna lie.
Ensues
a great script.
Just throwing it out there. Don't think it should be 98 years again, partly because it is a non-violent crime, but I do think he should get some years because 8 times is an awfully lot of times to continue on with the same crime. So,
at what point are you just like, I'm gonna stop?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Not 98, but like,
and with the same car. Like,
yeah,
you wasn't painting your car or nothing.
Kind of throwing me off. So that means he's smart, but not really. So,
smart dumb niggas.
Yeah, I think, tell you the truth, he should do a cool 15.
Okay, I was gonna say 10, but I like your thought 10 to 15. Okay, I got you.
Because I think that's enough time for him to shake whatever shit he got going on in his brain. Thinking that this was a good idea for so many times. Again, love the idea of doing it maybe 3. I could have did it maybe 3 times, because 3 to me is my max. Like, one is like, let me see if I can do this. Second is like, hey, let me see if I can really do this. And the third time is like, all right, I'm doing this too many times. I think I'm gonna get caught. To me, I feel like 3 times is a solid. Again, don't condone any of this, by the way. But if I was, I'm putting my mind as a criminal. Those are some of the thought process I go through. But people like to get a little greedy. When you start wearing the fur coats to the fight, that's really when people start to notice, which y'all need to understand. You got to stay visually broke for as long as possible, because somebody's gonna say something.
The thing about 1,000%, I'm 1,000% what you're saying. The third time's a charm. It was the ego. He just kept thinking, I got away with it. My thing is this, bruh. Like you said, after that third time, you got to switch the car up, bruh.
Yeah, you got to do something.
24 pop. So it's like, bro, you could have flipped that 24 into a decent ride, put that ride on there, and then robbed that nigga a couple times or a couple.
What a great idea right there! Wow.
Not that we're giving criminals.
Yeah, we're not.
Don't you guys go out there and do any of those things that this guy just did.
Yeah, that's wild.
If I am the judge, I'm with you. It's 10 to 15. 10 to 15.
Yeah, gotta be.
If you have, show that you have changed your life, you might be able to get out 8.
Yeah.
But plot twist, because my beanie is tingling, Boogie. If he is smart enough to pull this off, I bet you he gets out. I bet you he don't even do no time, Boogie. I bet you he gonna be like, actually, I thought I was buying my own car back. Or he gonna pull some shit, Boogie.
Yeah,
he gonna pull something.
You gotta have the right lawyers, I will say. So all that money you done took from them, you better put it into your lawyers, because you're gonna need it.
He looked calm as hell, Boogie, in his mugshot. He looked like it's a cool breeze. Like, I'm already lawyered up. Like, I'm about to be out here in no time. Like, we'll have to get an update on this story. We will definitely do that.
Yeah.
Boogie, we have come to the end of this MFN podcast. But before we get up out of here, we got to get to the nothing blunt fact. Know what you're saying? Damn, Nate, are you high sometimes? Damn, Nate, that was rather mean of you. What are you doing? I did have 2, but I settled on one of these. So here it is. Mother Nature's being a bitch right now to all of us. So don't you go out here being a bitch to other people as well. Okay? That's another one fact. Just love on everybody. There's a lot going on right now. Stop being bitches and just love on your homies. Like, that is the nothing blunt fact. Don't be a bitch. Love on your homies, your neighbors, whoever the fuck it is you want to love them. Just don't be a bitch. Shout out to the day ones, the late ones, all the ones who have tuned in to this glorious podcast. Boogie, what do you have for the peoples?
Follow, like, subscribe on all platforms. We are everywhere, as well as don't forget to smash that bell so you can get notified as soon as our content drops, and to review some of our old content. We got some great content on here. I was gonna say review our videos. We got some great content on YouTube. Check in. Message us. We're back. New year 2026. And always, like I say, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell that friend that this is your favorite late night podcast, and they should be listening to it as well.
We are officially back. Boogie's birthday month is officially ending, so we're going to be back on a regular program schedule and all that. I'm Nate Galloway.
And I'm Adrian Brandenburg.
Listen to Late Night Podcast sometimes shoot the day. We actually shot it at night tonight. But Adrian, we got 5